features two from the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Calvin Austin on the return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Warriors 17. Let's go now. Go street. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready?
First play is to the air. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
This offense already playing from behind as they come up on this one, Brock. 2nd and long. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Hey, check us.
Running it after the penalty. Puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. They've got 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Steelers' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain of the 48. Kyle Duggar holding him down. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. I'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Let go.
On 2nd down, Warren. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Hawk 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check. 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27th.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Like it.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now a give, running right. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he takes this one all the way. Touchdown on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Steelers 8. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at second and pretty short. Here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They give it to him again. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to just 2. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Gets Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? It out on first down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, Steve. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
All right, following the incompletion. Here's second down. Williams to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Right side cut by Higgins. They're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
What is up?
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense to the line fast. Brown again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Williams with the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now.
Steelers 15. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Every time I start to believe something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Makes the connection to James Conner. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass play now. And this one's is dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Let's go now.
48-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Tag.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Nate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Battle with the INT.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? Really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. He's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's grabbed inside the 30. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, so they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Higgins makes the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. Flush down out to his left. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's second down.
Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
at their own 9-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Lions. Mustang 19.
Come out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On second down, a run with Connor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up fourth and short.
He was brought down by Carlos Murphy. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll go, Connor. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Cincinnati.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's a design run. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Punch, fire,
Working from the gun, Williams. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals push their lead to 15. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one splits the uprights. The Bengals take a 16-point lead.
Steelers 15. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it at the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. That's good.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
At the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
18, Rattler, 18. Ready.
He's going to throw it. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Ready to run.
Trying the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams with 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. They'll toss it to Johnson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hendrickson on the tackle.
18 Cardinal, 18
Brings
Cardinal.
up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught, nice game left side. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24.
21 yards. And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Alert! Alert!
Here's Johnson again. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On the draw, this is Johnson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
Let's go, let's go.
Looking quickly here.
Steelers 1st down.
60 Vikings, 60
At
Vikings.
the 29-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Big Lion. Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
From the gun, Johnson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pick up with 2 here. And the Steelers have the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. going to be set up just a few yards from pay dirt here. Working quickly here.
Steelers, first down.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Steelers, 25. Chris Boswell, kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Williams set to pass. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up third and 2.
He'll throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
To the air now on first and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Johnson up the middle. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Okay.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
Here we go. Start.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trail by 6. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Go. Ready, ready.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up fourth and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So they hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Again, this is Johnson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st and 10 at the 17.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. First down, they're going back to Johnson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Back to throw.
At the 8-yard line.
Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Hey, smash Bronco! Go!
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A loss of 4 yards.
Throwing now.
Brings up 4th and goal.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. All set now. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They draw it up for him. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.